Right guys, this isn't a magic trick as such, it's just an idea. I like to let you know my ideas. Now you know I've got a fascination with electrics at the minute, with the dynamite deck and the electrifying deck. It won't be these components because these are the ones that shock you or blow you up, if I can get it out. But I'm thinking the haunted deck. What is the haunted deck? It is a deck when you've got a invisible thread, which when these cards are in your hand and you pull the thread, the cards come out of the deck themselves. You're literally pulling a thread. Couldn't you do that with a small battery, a switch and a tiny little motor, and have the thread actually inside the deck? Now I've had trouble with the remote control electronics recently, them arriving and not working, and it takes forever for them to get delivered, so it's been a bit of a pain, to be honest. But I'm going to try and order a couple more and see if I can make a remote controlled haunted deck. I don't see why I couldn't. You're going to have a small portion of cards stuck together to house the battery, the motor, the remote section, and then you're going to have a bunch of cards which are going to have a hole through them all the way through with the thread, which will then run into the pack onto a little spindle on a tiny little motor. You can get tiny little motors, and then you'll have a few cards on the top. Pick any one of these cards. So they'll pick any one of these cards. You'll then, oh, actually it would be like, just take a couple of cards. Let's say you have this one. Go on, take one. This one. 3 cards. The first card will go into the pack, hitting the thread, and you'll feel it as you push it in. That's one. Tell you what, 2, remember this card. You'll push another card in from the top. Push, push, push. And remember this card, and this time you'll push it into the side. You can now put your deck aside, put it away, put it somewhere that nobody can touch it. I mean, you could even put a glass bowl over it, couldn't you? And then with the touch of a button, these 3 cards will start coming out of the pack. What do you think? All I've got to do is order a very small motor, and you can get motors of varying RPM. It doesn't want to be flat out at 1000 RPM and the cards come fucking flying out the pack. It wants to come nice and slow. But yeah, that's my thought. I'm pretty sure I can do it, so stay tuned. Cheers.